through the course of this tournament. Phillips looking for the support of his forwards. Just looking at Jamie Roberts, that could be a blood injury. Maybe that's not as severe as we thought. Wales fans will be hoping that it is. And he can stench the flow of claret from his nose and make sure that he can stay out there. Shane Williams into his old position, of course, of scrum half. Alan Wynne-Jones, what an impressive tournament he's had. Phillips. Well, ball goes loose, and suddenly the Ireland bloodhounds are onto it. The ball is theirs. There's Tommy Bowe, former Wales Player of the Year. Ferris looking for the support runners. Carney juggles, but manages to keep hold, stepping inside of Gethin Jenkins. Well, Ireland have had the continuity. Can they find the thrust? Can they find that cutting edge? O'Gara sends it through, and Halfpenny has to watch it bounce into touch. And once again, the green shirts of Ireland are threatening the Wales line.
It's better defence. It was a good turnover there and better continuity from Ireland. I think that when they get quick ball, when Murray gets to the breakdown, gets the ball away, they look better. The slow possession at the breakdown doesn't suit them. It's suiting Wales. They're smothering him up. Quick ball, and Ireland look dangerous.
Luke Charteris, the tallest man in this competition. Not thrown to him, and Gethin Jenkins was not expecting that, that's for sure. Batted back. Williams steps in as auxiliary scrum half. Well, we talk about the wind affecting the kickers. Of course, it's going to affect the line-out throws as well. Earls, a lateral throw to Carney. The back three interlinking. Probing, looking for that gap. Darcy out to Best. Good strength from Best and good support. But once again, Heaslip pushed into touch. That's the second time in 5 minutes that the number 8 has ended up with nowhere to go.
Wales just seem that tiny bit sharper, just a little bit like that getting off the line, the reaction to the loose ball, just those little tiny things. They seem a little bit sharper than the speed of their actions.
Well, Jake White was saying in the programme that the coaches have got to look for the balance between risk and reward. As we get half an hour through this quarter-final, which of these coaching teams do you think is going to be the happiest, irrespective almost of that scoreline?
I think Wales will be a little bit happier, obviously, because of the scoreline, but I think both teams will be fairly confident that they can still win the game from this position, because they're both doing good things. They just have to tweak maybe a little tiny things at half-time, but I think they'll both be pretty happy. Both teams are performing. Yeah,
I think from an Irish point of view, Wales do look that little bit sharper. I know it's a long way to go yet. They look a little bit sharper. Ireland need to hold on to possession, build phases, and try and come up with something different, because it's they've missed a few opportunities, and they can't let Wales get away in the scoreboard.
Welsh throw, but the Irish have robbed them of it. The Ireland attack line realigns. Sean O'Brien, who was in at defensive line of first receiver. There's O'Gara wider out. The turnover's good, says the referee. Which way is it being turned? O'Brien, the man, has been pinged.
Sam Warburton again, absolutely superb. Ronan O'Gara with a show and go half break, and Sam Warburton, once he gets on that ball, you just can't get him off it, and it's a crucial turnover for Wales, a chance to relieve the pressure.
Again, it's another easy out for Wales, and it's very good defence, and Warburton was brilliant, but Ireland can keep continuing this.
Well, not the exit strategy they were looking for there. Earls sends it up to a sky which now is pretty much blue. The rain has disappeared. Priestland hammers it back. Murray was waiting. There's O'Gara looking to control the game. invites his scrum half to attack. Again, O'Connell in there at first receiver. You pretty much know what's going to happen if your second row's standing in there. Now the Irish are moving it out. Darcy, jinking, looking.
6 or 8 round away.
Lydia just stemming the flow, but oof. Charteris putting Ferris down just about. And again, you see that red line just holding its position. O'Driscoll, is there a little piece of O'Driscoll magic that's going to open this game up before half-time? Cian Healy trying to blast through Jenkins. Again, O'Gara looks for that corner, but again he doesn't find the angle. And again, it's going to hamper the Irish because play is going to come back for the scrum put in for the Welsh.
A lot of talk before the game about the back row battle, and Wales's back row has been absolutely superb. They work great, there's tremendous. You see in Stephen Ferris, he's a hell of a ball carrier, couldn't he? And he's just getting smashed in the tackle. Just saw him get picked up by Luke Charteris and Sam Warburton. Unbelievable from Wales.
Special mention must be made for Dan Lydiate, who was within hours of being sent home, we're told, and went without sleep for 72 hours in order to ice the ankle every 2 hours, and has managed to get himself fit again. And my goodness me, Wales are pleased, and I'm sure he is as well.
He's putting in an absolutely tremendous performance. He's been leading Wales's lineup, absolutely brilliant.
Early shot from Ireland this time, and Mike Phillips is going to go, surely not back 10. Jenkins in at scrum half. There is Lydiate. Big aggressive tackle from Ferris. The forwards happy to keep that Irish fringe defence entertained, but it's the Irish who've just pushed them back there.
Stephen Ferris looks angry there, a couple of great hits.
Ferris, of course, making up for lost time, having not been able to play in the 2007 World Cup with a knee injury. There's Jamie Roberts, fit and able to return to the frenzy. This time Wales look at this short side on this near side. Charteris sets it back again for his scrum half. There's Gethin Jenkins. Missing, of course, from the first game against South Africa. But really, he's been playing his full part ever since, including that try against Namibia when he looked like a midfielder and then looked like a fly half for the quick through that sent Lee Halfpenny over against Fiji. Penalty against Wales.
It's great work from O'Driscoll. He does that so well. He's so strong, very aggressive and low to the ground, and it's good play, good defence out of Ireland. Very patient. We see the tackle here from Mike Ross. O'Driscoll in there, and he's very, very strong on his feet there. It's a very good relieving penalty for Ireland.
It's been a massive feature of Brian O'Driscoll throughout his career. He's tremendous there. He's like another flanker. And when you're under the cosh, which Ireland were a little bit then, you need your big players to step up. And yet again, Brian O'Driscoll does that and gives Ireland a chance now before half-time to get another score on the board.
Cause for concern for Luke Charteris. See where the impact ran there. Looked like it was O'Gara's shoulder just forcing his neck into an awkward position, but thankfully the Dragons' second row looks like he's able to get back to his feet.
He's been brilliant for Wales this World Cup, Luke. He's played with him at the Dragons. His work rate is outstanding, and he's had a lot of problems with his shoulders and his neck, and he's done so much work to get back. He's done brilliantly to be at this World Cup, and I'm sure it'll take a lot to get him off, and he's soldiering on.
We talk about O'Driscoll, Ireland's most capped player, most prolific scorer, longest serving captain, top scorer in the Six Nations. He's won the Heineken Cup with Leinster twice. He's captained the Lions. He's led Ireland to the first Grand Slam in 61 years, and yet there is still something missing from his CV, and that's what drives him, and that's what drives a lot of this Irish team. It may be the end, or coming to the end of a golden generation for Ireland, but they know There is something left undone. There is a line still to be written in Irish rugby history, and they want to be part of it. O'Gara sending it wide, and there is that man inviting Tommy Bowe to cut the line. How many times have we seen him do that to such great effect in this tournament? 2 second lows combine to take Ireland once again into the opposition 22. Again, Tommy Bowe coming off his wing, looking for work. Turnover ball is there for Wales.
Too many players on the ground, cannot move the green going forward.
It's pretty. Ireland are pretty fortunate there. Isolated again. Wales just seem to have so many numbers on their feet.
Well, there is the full-time whistle. What a start Wales had. Shane Williams with that brilliant try after 2 minutes. But since then, it's been a fantastic 40 minutes of rugby. It really is still very much in the balance as the first quarter-final finishes its first half up with the score Wales 10, Ireland 3.
It's tense at the Wellington Regional Stadium, and the difference is Shane Williams. His try separating the sides. Wales lead 10 points to 3, and it is a tense, physical quarter-final, Gareth Thomas, just what we expected.
Just exactly what we expected. Both teams came out. I think Wales have played the rugby. I think if they get more ball in the second half, then they'll play even more. I've been really impressed with the way they played, even though the conditions didn't really judge it at the start. They've come out with a want to play, and the way that's got them here is taking them hopefully further as well.
The conditions are absolutely bizarre because before kick-off it was blowing a gale, lashing rain. It's not so bad now, but as you said, Wales didn't care about the weather. They came out all guns blazing, didn't they?
Exactly. I think they've had a game plan, and the game plan has been what they've done in the last few games, and I think they've come here with an excitement and a want to play, with this youthfulness that we spoke about before the game, and that's exactly what they've shown in the first half regardless of the conditions.
Big performance from Jamie Roberts so far.
Huge. He's had a huge game. He's had a huge tournament, in fact, as well as some of the other guys. I think he's been a rock in midfield. He's run over Darcy a few times, which will kind of will pump him up a little bit, pump his tyres up, because you always want to get one on your opposite number. And he's been a solid defender. But I think today in his attack against an experienced midfielder, Darcy O'Driscoll, he's been the one that's shone.
That try has shaken Ireland, certainly did for the first 20 minutes, and it was a good try, and Shane Williams took it well, as we expected.
It was a good try, but it was the build-up to the try. It was a whole team try. Everybody got hold of it. You know, they've come from their own 22, nearly gone the length of the field, and tries like that will give us confidence. It'll give us confidence in the way we want to play.
Great Welsh defence as well. That blitz defence is working out a treat. Ireland are lost with it, aren't they?
Yeah, I think what you're seeing from Wales is a good attack, but they also structured in defence. You know, when you watch the game, you're seeing Wales with numbers on Ireland. Ireland kind of getting the ball, and they're big players who are kind of feeling the pressure, are kind of taking it on themselves and just doing one-up rugby, and that's exactly what our defence in Wales will want to do.
The tackle count at the moment is Wales 85, Ireland 46.
Yeah, that
tells the story, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. It tells a story, but it tells a story as well that we've defended our try line with pride. It says that Ireland have had the possession, which is obvious, but to me it says that not this team can play rugby, but they can defend their line as well.
What do Ireland have to do? Because they've got lots of possession, lots of territory, but they're not converting it to points.
No, I think we'll see a different Irish team in the second half. I think that, you know, O'Gara has put a couple of kicks in that's uncharacteristic of his performance. So I think he'll sit back in the pocket, try and get the Irish strength, which is their set play. They want to go from scrum, they want to go from line out.
O'Gara going for the corner, going for the line out a couple of times. The crowd actually cheered when he went for the penalty. They just wanted points on the board, didn't they?
Yeah, I think, you know, they want to see the scoreboard ticking, because I think the longer that Wales are in front, I think they're a fitter team, they're a younger team, and I think the longer they're in front, then, you know, come 60 minutes, I think if Wales are in front after 60 minutes, then this Irish team is really going to struggle.
Okay, well, it's currently 10-3, and I'd imagine the message in the Welsh dressing room is more of the same, boys. The wind is going to change, different prospect for them. For Ireland, it's pick it up, lads. You've got a job to do out there. Continue like this, no semi-final. We'll have the second half when we return. Welcome back to a rather tense affair in Wellington, where Wales lead Ireland 10 points to 3. All smiles though in Auckland, where the French and English are readying themselves for their quarter-final. Not so much to smile about for Ireland at the moment. Wales are dominating things. They need to turn it around. Let's go back to our commentators. Michael Owen, Alan Quinlan and Simon Ward.
Well,